Hi. Please don't make noise, guys. I'm busy. Chemicals inside the river. Let's talk. Seems as if when you start questioning ubungoma or raising points on the knowledge, the little knowledge that you have as a sangoma, people think you are shifting away from your calling. That's funny. It's funny how I'll forever be a sangoma, and the title of me being a gobela, it's something that will never ever go away from me, as my ancestors blessed me with it. It's a title that will never be anywhere. Whether I'm a DJ, whether I'm an entrepreneur, whether whatever that I become in life, I'll never ever, nobody and nothing will ever take that title, because it's not a certificate. Even if it was a certificate, but the title was never going to be taken away from me. Yeah, that's it. Now, before my phone switches off, because my battery is so low, I wanna, and also, my network is very, very bad. Wherever I am, there's load shedding. Well, rivers do get cleansed. Do you know that there are rivers that belong to certain people in this world? Do you know that? Do you know that when even the Bible says the lack of knowledge is destroying our people, and I believe it. My question to you is, uyakezwa la ne ugezelwa isichitho, next door to you kunomuntu ofuna inhlanhla, lo muthi walo wesichitho uza ngakuwe so, like uza ngakuwe so, uyakuthinta wena lo ogezela inhlanhla. Does that even make sense to you guys? Why don't you want to question ubungoma? Why don't you want to question spirituality? Are you going to be the generation that just listens and keep quiet? Are you going to be the generation that just listens and keep quiet and not ask? And when you start asking, you don't have a calling, you are fake? You guys better wake up. You guys better wake up. Because people are saying the river don't get cleansed. The river does get cleansed. I'm not talking about the dam. Do your researches before you can come and think I'm crazy. The rivers do get cleansed. They do get cleansed chemically so. Have you noticed that when you go to a certain river, the taste will never be the same? They clean it cleans itself. Why the taste will never be the same? Sometimes there's salt, sometimes there's no taste, sometimes amtaga. You need to understand, how long does it take for the river to clean itself? Yes, the river cleans itself. Just because I'm saying, doesn't the bacteria inside your private part cleanse itself? It does. But what happens if you don't clean your private parts? What happens if I clean your kuku? You guys don't want to think outside the box. Nina, niyantanda ukwenza amadlozi ngathi awafuni manibuza, nithanda ukwenza ngathi amadlozi aso. The river does get cleansed. Wake up. Nina zangoma nibona ama-bubbles ahamba phezu komfula nithi unomzana. nithi umnikazi wamanzi, nithi amadlozi wenu ayakhuluma kanti chemically. There are pipes laphaya emifuleni that needs to be cleansed. Angikhulumi ngokucleana kokudopha amaphepha emfuleni. No, I'm talking about the water itself being cleansed. Kunomfula okhonayo ukubona phansi ubone the sand, kunomfula ongakhona ukubona. It differs. Nobody said you shouldn't use the river, but you should know when you should use the river, and you should know the chemicals when you see one, and stop saying inyoka yasemfuleni. And by so saying that, ikhona inyoka yasemfuleni, yes. But let's not run away from the fact ukuthi imifula iyacleanwa chemically, so go ask the government, okay? Why nifuna ukukhombisa ihlazo leni kangaka? That means the people that are taking you to the river, they don't even know ukuthi isikhathi sokungangeni lesi, simply because umfula bowucleanwa. So bathini ningangeni because amadlozi bewalapho. So they cannot differentiate between chemicals bubbles and chemicals ukuthi manje ilanga lomfula. And then people say, I've been doing river cleansings. Yes, I've been doing river cleansings because I'll know, and even my kids will know, at this particular time, awungeni. Or people around me, you know, not because awungeni ngoba kunonomzana. No, do your research. Fundi. Yabona ukuthi kubalekile ukuthi sangoma sifunde. Niyabona mara ukuthi kubalekile. Let's start reading books. Read books, man. Be educated. Read Google. Let's use our data for things that are available. Kunesikhathi sokuthi umfula uziclean. Umfula uziclean every day. Umfula uziclean every second. How long is the river for you to think ukuthi mawufike ngo-8 emini kusasa ekuseni ngo-8 so cleaniwe? Someone's just sharing the post without understanding. Is it because it's skhotheni that's saying that? Well, I'm not going to keep quiet. I'll talk. Nina bo gogo mfula yamanzi, gogo nyoka yamanzi. Why ningazi ke? Why ningazi ukuthi amagama wenu kuyacleanwa laphaya? La kuhlala khona amagama wenu wamadlozi. Why don't you know? I'm not talking about the dams, darling. Dams are even dirtier than the river. Rivers get cleansed. Kunama pipe. There's isikhathi sokuvulela amanzi emfuleni. Guys. No. When the Bible says my people are dying because of lack of knowledge, now I understand it. I do not talk about things that I don't know or I don't research about. I don't just post. Ngi ashamed mangibona ugobelo thi ayikho lento engikhulumayo. Umfula uyagezwa. As much as kukula kholigezwa, noma ngabe liyazigeza nolona nomfula. Umfula uyagezwa, umfula uyacleanwa. Guys, kunesikhathi uthi uyafika emfuleni ne uthola ukuthi imvula ayinanga. Amanzi athi zithini zangoma zenu zithi amadlozi. Zithi umkhulu wakho loyo lapha emanzini. Zithi inyoka yabo. Wema. Hayi. Kunama pipes avulwayo for the river igcwale amanzi, for the water to generate. Abanye bathi umfula waseGoli imifula ngokuhlukahlukana iyagezwa. I'm still practicing sangoma. Guys, I've never advertised ukuthi hey wozane ndumbeni yami. No, I've never. I'll just say I'm fully booked for consultations, or I'll be doing river cleansings or whatever, but I've never advertised ukuthi indumba yami ivuliwe wozane ndumbeni. No. So why is it different now? Why should I advertise now? Ubudj ngizo-advertise vele cause ngifuna ukubhuka. Vele ngifuna ukubhukwa, but mina nenza ngathi manje I shouldn't speak. I'm gonna speak facts so that you know. Mawuya sangomeni masitha sambe sogeza ngesikhathi siso. Mawufika, you must be able to see whether this river is clean enough for you to enter. Whether this river is kunabantu ozothi mabangena emfuleni iskin sabo sibe ne-allergy or something like that. Uzibuze kanjani if it's clear water. It is because ngalesikhathi ongena ngaso there were chemicals. Sometimes nomuntu uyaphuza lawo manzi uyaweza ukuthi no. Ingani kunabantu la endaweni kunganamanzi khona bahambe bayokha amanzi emfuleni but still bagule. Baguliswa yini because basuke bahambe bayokha amanzi emfuleni ngesikhathi se la kufake khona ama chemicals okcleaner. Woo! Ngicela uyibona into nje. Like I think izinto engizikhulumayo ne benzozizwa if azikhulunywa yimi. I think ezinye izinto benzozizwa if it was not Skhotheni speaking, because if Skhotheni speaks, she's looking for clout, she's looking for help, we're looking up to her, but she's misleading us. Hi Wema. Go to municipalities and check. That's why in certain areas the sangomas are not allowed to go there and get cleansed. They belong to other people. Do you know ukuthi kune mifula belong to other people, which is white people? Banidla umhlaba nemfula yenu. And do you think abelungu they will not use chemicals in the river? Haven't you seen other rivers? In other rivers, there are white people who don't allow you to even enter. No people stage. That's why government will never even run after Zangomezo. Why can't we not use this river? Why can't we not use this river? Because they know that some of the yes, there are rivers that have pipes. Yo, guys. And please stop calling and paying online. I don't do online. Don't pay anything. Don't pay anything. Don't pay anything. Don't pay anything saying you are waiting for consultation. I only deal with cash. Do not pay anything. You'll be scammed. Anazi, a whole sangoma. Umuntu othwasile yena. Akutshela ukuthi ngikhuluma amasinda like azathukane. Yo. Ke qala bona mohlolo mo kanakana. Ke qala ho bona mohlolo o mo kanakana. But anyway, I've never ever shared something to disagree with someone. But what I'm about to tell you is that rivers do get cleansed and you need to use rivers. Iyasetshenziswa imifula. Imifula iyasetshenziswa. You just need to know when. So, nina ngicabanga ukuthi amanzi ayazicontrol ukuthi ahambe kanjani. There are pipes. Hona le di pipe lona. Hona le di pipe metsing jo wena ku ibile ntse ke bua sesolo sana ke lana ga le nkutlwi ke lana ga le nkutlwa ntse ke bua sezulu hona le di pipe metsing. It depends, which river. Some are underneath, some are on the sides, some are where it begins. That's why, hey, it's true. Like, that's why in some rivers, you'll find there are houses in Klampe, a house that is few hours away, right? And kuna lento ngathi tank, itank, yabona lento ngathi tank so, but far away from the river. Isuke connect to nale river yo. And anyway, ha re tlweleng enana. Na tsa ke satla ka educator mngwe. Nak satlaka hobane ha ke bua ihle ha e kare ha lo utlwisisi nna ke tsebe e ba banne ba lona mara le ba mamela jwang ke batla ho tseba ntweo le reason capacity ya lena a ke utlwi Cheruri. So it just cleans itself. What happens when the rain doesn't come? Akere there's rain, right? And sometimes the river gets full because of the rain, right? Then sometimes when it doesn't rain, the river gets full. What makes the river get full? Like there are pipes where ba bulang metsi mo hore metsi a kene and metsi ao ha kena a tswa from piping a tlo kena le watleng and la tseba hore those pipes need to be cleansed ja ke tshaba o sa tsebe modimo a mfe matla ke thole bohlale ba buka le ba moya modimo a mfe matla ke tshaba o bona ntwe tsena ntse le kwatile hore ke re tse ding di sangoma ke fake ntse le kwatile ka baka lo bua nnete ha ke re sangoma tse ding di fake le re le nna ke fake ho sala ndi rituals di sebeditse le ne di sebedisa ka jeno se ke le fake ciao Liana o ntse o etsang manana ska bua sekgowa ke go etsang nna ke batla o tlo jwetsa batho bana ka river hle manana ka gola wa tseba hle ngwanaka my point about this post was that it is a good thing to use the river, but you need to know when to use the river. Also, don't use the river whereby someone is getting cleansed for an abortion, someone is getting cleansed for skhotheni, someone is bringing back a lost lover at the same time. Because for the river to clean itself, it takes time. Does the river clean itself? Yes. Does the river get chemical cleaned? Yes. So you need to know. Your kobela or your sangoma must be able to know when is the right time to take you to the river. You need to know. The way amaphara azu ukubaleka komfula ngakhona le imali zenu enizilahla lapha enoli amaphara yazithatha Because they understand. I understand the importance of the river.